Dude, reflecting on you starting at 18, you just reminded me. I don't know if this is even a true story, but someone told me the other day, and I was like, man, that is such a funny story, especially because of the platform that this guy has. But you at 18 in the comedy store, rehearsing your stand up set in front of the mirror, and Joe Rogan.
Oh, Joe Rogan.
Is that a true story?
It's a true story.
What happened there, man? That's so. That's so
this was the Improv. I think I'm like 18 or 19 at the time. Joe Rogan. Because I was telemarketing in the daytime. When you telemarket in the daytime, you gotta understand the club is open in the day. So the acts would fly in and they would stay in the condo or the hotel, depending on how big they were. You know, if they were like just a regular headliner that didn't have that much pull, they'll stay in the condo. If they were bigger, they'll stay in the hotel. And they're there in the daytime, and they will come in and they would talk to us and hang out. So I got a lot of from Dave Chappelle. I got to meet a lot of comics that way. They come in how the numbers are, how this and that. So that week, I happened to be, it was Joe Rogan's week. Joe Rogan was in the show when he played Joe the Mechanic. But I noticed because I was one of the telemarketers promoting the show. Like, yeah, this week we have Joe the Mechanic. You won 10 free passes to come see the show. We used to do all that type of stuff. So right now, I think about it in hindsight, that was a great opportunity. But now, but back then I was just like a kid. So anyway, and the manager goes, hey, can you do a spot tonight? Because one of the features is going to be late. So maybe you want to do 5 minutes to give him more time. I was like, oh, fuck yeah. So I went, I telemarketed in the day. I saw Joe. Hey, what's up, Joe? He's like, hey, what's up? And how the numbers are, talking to him normally. And then went to my girlfriend's house, took a shower, changed my clothes, came back for the show that night. And I'm in the mirror and I'm going over my act in the bathroom. This is the Improv. And then he walks in and the mirror's right here. I'm in front of the mirror. The stall is where my hand is right there, right? And I'm going over my act. And then he turns around and goes, hey, now mind you, his hand's on his dick. You know what I'm saying? Because he's taking a piss. And he goes, what are you doing, man? I'm going over my act. He goes, dude, don't do that, man. It's unreal. It's unreal, bro. And I just stood in the mirror. I had no idea what he meant, but I'm like, Joe Rogan said it was unreal. And ever since then, I never looked in the mirror when I was going over my act. Never, ever. And it took me a while to figure out what he meant. But that shit was crazy. So that's one of the many stories that I have with like some of the popular comics. He goes, it's unreal. It's unreal. He know his boy Joey Diaz, Coco Diaz. We used to hang out together. We used to do a shitload of drugs together, like ecstasy and shit like that. And we smoked. I remember we did because he used to live in Miami. I remember we did a show in what was it? It was Little Rock, Arkansas. We did a show and then we fucking got a bag. No, this was El Paso, Texas. He was headlining and I was the feature spot and we stayed in the same condo, right? And I want to get some weed. And what happens is in El Paso, there's a rule. You go into the cupboard in the kitchen, open it up, there's a bag of weed, right? If you finish that weed, you gotta make sure you replenish it for the next comic. That was the rule in that particular room. So we go there, there wasn't enough weed, so we got a bigger bag, like a big bag, like fucking big bag. I got some blunts and stuff. And back then, a lot of non-black acts didn't smoke blunts. They used to put papers, but Joe was like, Joe D was like, fucking, yeah, fuck out, whatever, man, I smoke a blunt. So I got a pack of blunts and we're smoking in the living room, watching television, and fucking, we finished when my head would be fucking like, oh God. She's like, come on, man, let's go. Another one. I'm like, fuck. And I don't want to disappoint the guy, but man, this guy fucking, he's like, God, I think we must have smoked like 3 blunts like per night after the show. So every night I go, another one, I'm like, fuck, Jesus Christ, man. And we talk shit and shit. Yeah, man, he was cool as shit, man. That whole crew is, they're just, see, that's another thing I'm talking about. Like, big guys, just cool as shit, man. They're cool as shit, man. They're just fucking, they're just on a different level. Man, when I first started doing comedy in Miami, there was only like 4 comics. And then, so there's an open mic every Monday. There's only like 4 or 5 comics, right? And there's only 1 club. And then by the time I left, when I toured in Pablo, it was like maybe 18. Now, there's over 300 comics, 300. Trying to fight for three clubs. This shit is just saturated. I'm like, man, I got it and I got up. When it was fucking, I'm glad I got it when I got in. Even around now, there's a new comic every day. I never heard of this person. I guess that we're making it look so easy. Everybody feel like they can do it, which is cool. So it's just saturated now, which is great because it keeps the game alive. And that's another thing I